So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle, and here we go. Messi. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
That could spell trouble. Picked out brilliant. Van Nistelrooy! He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Terrible error, duly punished.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. There's the crossfield ball. Now it's Messi. Lovely feet. And he whips it in.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Great chance! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
He just absolutely speared that in.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
That has certainly shot a goal! And yes, it's there! And again they hit the front. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Madrid take the lead. Now it's Messi. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Messi. Ball played for Rijkaard. Messi. Not the most accurate pass. Well, that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Beckenbauer. Van Dijk. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Mbappe. Played into space. That has ended up in no man's land. And here's Vinicius Junior, out towards the flank, bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
He's picked, and the shot! It's there! And he is just ripping it up! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Madrid go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to
Can he finish? Chouameni, Messi. Over to the left. Madrid do have a chance to counter here. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Elects to cross. That's going to go a long way. Vinicius Junior. Great ball. Goes for a shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Serginho wins the duel this time. Hakimi. And here's Mbappe. Tries to play it through. He's in space and looking for options. Delivered with swing. That pass isn't the best. And here's Vinicius Junior. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Roberto Carlos gets into a good position.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
He is through here. Salah. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And he's straight offside. Van Dijk. Messi, who does have an assist to his name. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Pedri. It's a really well-measured ball. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Pedri is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Van Nistelrooy. And this is Mohamed Salah. Tries to cross. Oh, smashing header! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Hakimi. And there is the half-time whistle.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Madrid head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Roberto Carlos. And he's had it nicked away. And that is a little undercooked. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Messi. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Fluminense with the corner, they're first. Oh, that one's going nowhere. And there isn't a whole lot anyone can do with that corner. It's gone out for a throw-in. Serginho. He's in a great position here. Can he get it through? No, it's Hazard. And he's been shifted off it. Serginho, given the lift of his goal. Spread out to the left. Mbappe. And it's Pedri. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Played into the middle.
Well, we've seen much better choices than that. That always looked like the wrong one.
Rijkaard tries to pass it through. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And he's picked it up out wide. Roberto Carlos got a long way forward to join the attack. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Serginho. Can he latch on to this? It is a corner. Corner number 2 then. He's got two. They've scored! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Fluminense get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Messi. Hakimi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now who's going to be first to this? Hazard. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Koundé gets it away.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Hazard. Messi. Marquinhos promptly onto that, and that is that. And the finish! And it's in! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the trust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Madrid take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. Tries to get it clear. It's been shipped out wide. Change of plan here, perhaps. Hakimi plays it in. Koundé, it's a pretty loose pass. Nunez receives it in a good position here. Spread it left. The less said about that pass, the better.
Cambio de jugadores.
Rijkaard. To Messi. Looking to play him in. Looking to go deep. Beckenbauer clears it away. Van Nistelrooy. Mohamed Salah. And it's been played through. That's rather hopeful. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
So there's going to be another change here. So, time for a potential game changer.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
That's going right the way across. Savinho. Can he get on the end of this? Can he get onto this? Messi. Van Nistelrooy. And he's managed to get free. That's a corner kick. Messi with the short one.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
Beckham. And Savinho. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Savinho. Pedri crosses. Tries to get it clear. Rijkaard. And it's Pedri. That has been slung wide. Quick look, then plays it in. And time is up. Madrid are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them. Van Nistelrooy, happy to bask in the accolades from all around the stage. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running. Otto kept his eye on it, and he's there. Great vision. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And this is face-to-face with the king. Tries a shot! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
So the game's first significant moment. And the shot! And yes, it's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
It's Asa! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for a corner. Sao Paulo with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Suarez has it out wide and in space. Shot, surely! The pass is intercepted. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Messi! Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And the counter is on. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
McAllister is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Sao Paulo trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. That is a brilliant interception. Messi. Azar. Messi. Azar. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Tries to play it through. Referee's given a throw. And it's Messi. Van Nistelrooy. It's a loose ball. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Can he get on the end of this? Showing great feet there. Azar with it. He rises! He has done it! And the comeback is complete! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Madrid go into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Neymar, foot in. Chouameni. Rijkaard. And it's Salah. It's a pretty loose pass. McAllister. Now it's Barella. Messi. He's found a way through. Cleared without hesitation. Sao Paulo have their second corner now. Messi plays it short. And here's Messi. Sao Paulo have their third corner. Messi with the short one. And here's Messi. And a chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Van Nistelrooy. And he's managed to get free. Hazard.
That's good play from him.
Now what about this cross? And we hit half-time. Madrid come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. The midway point of the game.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Madrid head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. Pass somewhat off target. Shot at goal! Really well taken goal. What remarkable powers of recovery.
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi goes steaming forward. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And here's Van Nistelrooy. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
McAllister, Barella, Tevez. So we've reached the hour mark. That's a little off target. Now, can they get him away? And he was quick to react. Barella. Now Costa Curta. That's an imaginative pass. Tevez looking to get on the end of this. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
será reemplazado por el dorsal 19. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
It's a good ball out wide. Threads one in, and this is Ronaldinho. He's shift, real chance! And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So
Chance for a shot! That pass has been well intercepted. And it's Ronaldinho. Is there any support? He might not need it. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Vinicius Junior. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Vinicius Junior. Madrid still have the cards to affect this game. Now it's Mbappe. Tries to pass it through. Takes a shot! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Madrid really could have done without this. So having trailed, this to go ahead. Turned it round. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Sao Paulo take the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
And here's Son Heung-min. Over to the left. Thinks about the shot.
Sao Paulo surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Madrid are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
All they need is one big chance, and...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Messi gets it away. Son Heung-min. This looks promising. Mbappe! And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
That's very neat.
Sao Paulo nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Vinicius Junior.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Some really good ball movement. Oh, that's well spotted.
Habrá 3
Tchouaméni.
minutos de descuento.
And Van Nistelrooy! Oh, taken with style. They have stolen level at the last. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Great chance! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Magic. What a magical football match. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here. Not the most accurate pass. Hazard. Out towards the flank.
Here's a man, Peter, that inspired so many and always said that success is...
It's Adriano! Now, he's been caught on it here. Koundé did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's Messi. Close. Messi! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So the game's first significant moments. It's Adriano!
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And the pass is intercepted. Messi puts his foot on the gas. Messi! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And again the keeper stands strong. And we have our very first corner. That has ended up in no man's land. Thuram, looking for options for movement. Messi picks it up out wide. Can he finish? Oh, full marks for that effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Somewhat off target. Rijkaard. Van Nistelrooy. Shot could be on. Shot at goal! Sticks it away! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Rijkaard. Oh, some tackle that. And he's forced to go back. And it's Messi.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Schmeichel claims it, safe hands. Tchouaméni cuts it out. Goes looking wide. Now that looks a decent ball. Koundé cuts out the pass. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's tidy. Shapes to shoot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Pelé does really well to win the ball there. And he's managed to get free. He's tried one! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Thuram gets over and intercepts. Messi, who does have an assist to his name, tries to pass it through. Ah, such a clever touch. Messi. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Beckenbauer. Tchouameni. Roberto Carlos gets across to intercept that. That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, well measured. Great goes for a shot! It's there!
The skill and the confidence was just brilliant, and he showed both a quick head and an even quicker feet.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. That's a shade optimistic. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Rijkaard going full tilt down the left. Thuram spots it and intercepts.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
And he's intervened well there. Ronaldinho. Pelé. Now it's Batistuta. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So there was the first half.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Davids cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Ronaldinho. No way through. Koundé. Ball played for Rijkaard. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And he's in on goal! Beckenbauer, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's having a go! Mohamed Salah. That's a cute ball. That is good alertness. And this is Hullet. And Hullet! Oh, taken with style! Again, we are level! What a contest!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
How's that for a class finish?
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
No, he is not giving anything away. Azar, looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Messi. And it's Ronaldinho. Bullet! That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Messi, and Messi!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Could be danger here. Mohamed Salah. Well, nicely intercepted. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Messi. Van Nistelrooy. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Thuram. And he's there to belt it away. Chouameni. Mohamed Salah. Well, that looks a cracking ball. And this is Van Nistelrooy. He has found the way. Real chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Van Nistelrooy actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Now it's Havertz. And here's Hazard.
Van Nistelrooy. El dorsal
Hazard
4.
proves just a little bit too strong.
El dorsal 29. El dorsal 17. El dorsal 18. Drogba.
Now it's
El dorsal
Havertz.
14. Se va a realizar un
And it's
cambio de
Chouameni.
jugadores.
Well read, and the danger is averted.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Now it's Mbappe. He's being urged to shoot. Flash. Oh, what a climb! Oh, should have put that away.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Nicely weighted ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cleared without complication. Cruyff. That's a good ball out wide. Deep cross. Cleared without hesitation.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Tries to cross. Beckenbauer deals with that comfortably. And here's Hullet. He's had a shot! Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out? Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Madrid can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And he's away. He tries a shot! Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now, he's got space here. That's good vision. And this is Van Nistel. Chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Van Nistelrooy! Now here's the delivery. Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Tomori. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Well, that looks a decent ball. Now, can they get him away? Hazard. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Rijkaard. Now it's Hazard. And that is as far as they're going to go. Van Nistelrooy. Great vision.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he's been shifted off it. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Costa Curta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Van Nistelrooy.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Over to the left. No, again there's no way through. Can he get it through? He has a look up. Chance for a shot! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
He's gone for goal. He's missed, but not by that far.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
No, he's not getting his way this time. Well, that pass isn't the best. Barella. And it's Barella. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, that's superb. Mohamed Salah. Chouameni Van Nistelrooy. Well, that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. He's not got that quite right. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Neymar gets into a good position. And he's taking no chances there. Rijkaard. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. That has not gone well. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Courtois. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Neymar. Barella. Rijkaard. Messi, looking understandably energised after his goal. Now it's Hazard. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
2 added minutes has
It's
been
one through.
indicated.
Can he latch on to this? Rijkaard. Now it's Hazard. And that'll be the last act of the first half. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Madrid are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. So we're just settling back into this second half. Changes made by neither side, from what we understand. Knocks it out wide. Hazard with the big header! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Van Nistelrooy really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Looking to play him in. Van Nistelrooy showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Van Dijk. Messi.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is
Can he
filled.
get onto this? Climbs up big! And he hits the net! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Madrid take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Hazard, that's a good ball out wide. And he was alert to it. Neymar. It's a searching pass. No, he's just misjudged that one. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
The attendance for this match was
Rijkaard.
51,832.
Out to the left it goes. Van Nistelrooy. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Messi. Barella. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
That has been cut short. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Tchouaméni. Madrid disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Good take, and is he in? All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards.
Substitution on the field.
To further improve their position of comfort.
Number 20, Messi. Number 13.
Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Madrid grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. And the shot! Keeper's got his work done.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Madrid with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Bebeto. Thinks about the shot. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Van Dijk. Rijkaard. And it's Messi. That's an imaginative pass. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Tchouaméni, spread it left. Hakimi wins the duel this time. Looking for options for movement. Cross in, looks like a good one. There's the shot! Nakata. That's Van Nistelrooy. He's a sharp little ball here. And this is Nakata. Can he finish?
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here, because that was a magnificent save.
That's a decent clearance. That's a lovely pass. Crossed into the box. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Rijkaard cuts it out. Azar. Vardiol calmly anticipates. Kaká. And this is Batistuta. It's a foul, it could be a penalty. Now the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. Bebeto has another go! It's their second corner of the game. Beckenbauer is there, and he can get that clear. Now the cross. Bullish header! He got the hard part right, but the rest wrong.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. That has been slung wide.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Rijkaard. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's cut it out. Hazard, who's set up one goal so far. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Hazard. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Can he get on the end of this? Tries to play it through. Beckenbauer. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Madrid pretty much in utopia, imposing them. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's away we go then. Messi goes steaming forward. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Tchouaméni. Tries from a long way out. And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Van Basten. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Played out to the left flank. That's a good foot in there. Raul.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
Big header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Looking for a runner. Eto'o. It's a goal kick. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Now it's Mohamed Salah, and that is a little undercooked.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
It's a promising position. Looks across and plays it in. Bastoni can get it clear. Raul puts his foot on the gas. Oh, delightful ball. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Italy is the country of great defenders, Peter, and this fella, Alessandro Bastoni, looks very much in line to be its latest representative. I think being an Italian defender, we all know he's very much from the school of no-nonsense, but I really like his technique, and again...
And Messi! He's got away with one there.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Aimed beyond the defence. Stood up well to him there. Beckenbauer defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Decent chance! He's scored! First blood drawn. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Madrid are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good...
Mohamed Salah! They want to be quick to recover this. Eto'o. Tchouaméni gets a foot in here, and it's Van Nistelrooy. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Tries to pass it through, and he's worked it through. Oh, he's bust chance for a shot! And it's in! And the lead lasts lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Nicely weighted ball, and he welcomes it in. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Oh, that's well spotted. Mohamed Salah. Traoré. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Van Dijk goes back to front. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And that has left him in a heap. And here's Rijkaard, and it's made its way to him. Tries a deft little ball. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Raul. It's a good run down the left-hand side. That is ended up in no man's land. That is a brilliant interception. And he's found a way past. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Messi, played in, up he goes! Big moment, massive goal! A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. Corinthians get themselves into the lead. And Messi! Eto'o. Can he get it through? Lovely pass, but... Oh, shooting chance! In for the pieces! Really well taken goal. And they're at it again, in double quick time. And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Senhoras e senhores, vamos todos desejar felicidades aos nossos sócios torcedores que comemoram aniversário de casamento hoje.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if...
Great chance! He has done it! The second half off to a spectacular start. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Madrid get themselves back into contention.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Beckenbauer with the slide tackle there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. No way he was going to be out-muscled. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
That pass has been well intercepted. That's an imaginative pass. And this is room. Can he finish? Oh, that was no routine save.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
It's a mighty effort! And now they can spring out of defence. That's been cut out, well played. Raul. Eto'o. It could be in here. Big chance! He's having a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, that's why we love the beautiful game, to see excitement like that. The run was dynamic, the finish disappointing.
Rijkaard. He's going to be disappointed with that. And this is Eto'o. Oh, just skips past his man. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Eto'o. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Messi, out towards the flank. Hazard. Good. Goes for a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Beckenbauer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And that's going to be a booking. That looks a decent ball. Eto'o. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Eto'o. Oh, well measured. Raul. Very nicely done. Corinthians have a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Messi looking to play it into the box. Beckenbauer clears it away. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Rijkaard. Messi. That's an excellent interception. Bastoni always on the lookout for any signs of danger. Knocks it into space. And he's away.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Van Nistelrooy. And Van Nistelrooy! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Tries to get it clear. And here's Mohamed Salah.
3 minutos de acréscimo.
Oh, good-looking ball. And no, that was never going to make it. And they're quick to get it back. Floated through. And that is that. Madrid illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So that's got things underway. Now it's Hazard.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo, and even carrying the ball forward, you know, if required.
Which has come to be expected from players in that position now, but at the time, of course, it was revolutionary.
Absolutely was.
Now it's Batistuta. Chouameni. And it's Hazard. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival, Messi. Guardiola. Chouameni. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Van Dijk. Lovely pass. Big chance! He's scored! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. That is a great pick out. Hazard, real chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Hazard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And now they can spring out of defence. Rijkaard. Messi. He's looking wide. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And this is Van Nistelrooy. That's a little off target. Can he finish? Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Van Dijk. Madrid finding their passes. Tries to pass it through. Hazard in acres of space out wide. Oh, what a climb! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Ambitious ball here. Great vision. It's come to nothing. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Hazard. He's got away. And he's intervened well there. Messi. Rijkaard. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Aimed beyond the defence. Shot at goal! He has done it! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Van Nistelrooy demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Out to the left it goes. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Rijkaard. Hazard. Now it's Batistuta. And this is Roberto Baggio. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And it's Hazard. Chouameni. And it's Koundé. Hazard.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That looks a cracking ball. And he's managed to get free. It's Baggio!
Teremos minuto de
That would have
acréscimo.
been some goal.
Roberto Baggio just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
And the whistle goes for half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Madrid in control at half-time, 2-0. Here we go again. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Chouameni. Rijkaard. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Looking for options for movement. Messi. And Azar. A probing pass. That's beautifully weighted. Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, there's the clearance. Roberto Baggio.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to.
Batistuta! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Azar. Well, that's a shapes to shoot! No mistake! The second half off to a spectacular start. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Spread out to the left. And the pass is intercepted. Guardiola. Tries to play it through. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Can he get onto this? Messi has it in a wide position. That is lovely. Hazard played into the... It's a mighty effort! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Fired deep. Big header! And one more try! And yes, it's there! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Madrid take a 2-goal lead and are looking good. Chance, surely!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, good ball! And the shot! They've done it! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
So what can they make of this? Now it's Messi. And it's Batistuta. Just eases him off the ball. Madrid can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Salah. Van Nistelrooy. Mohamed Salah. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Couldn't squeeze it through. And it's Azar. Van Dijk. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Van Nistelrooy.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Beckenbauer getting this one clear. Knocks it into space. Chance for a shot! They've scored! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
This has become one superb game of football.
Sport Recife really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the...
There's the shot! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Well, we expected better, and so did he. It's Asa! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Substituição no time do Sport Recife.
All hands on deck for this one.
Camisa 10, camisa 11, camisa 99. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 17,
Van Dijk
camisa
clears.
22.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Substituição em andamento.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Guardiola. That pass has been well intercepted. Barcola. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
4 minutos de acréscimo.
Torres receives it in a wide position. Drogba. It's Saka. Plays a sharp little ball here. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Barcola. Rijkaard goes sliding in. He's cut it out. Isco. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. And that gets things running. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now, that pass isn't the best. Lofted upfield. And he's there to retrieve it. Over to the left. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Bale. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He'll try to keep this alive. Oh, what has happened here? Well, we just know, of course, what an excellent goalkeeper Dida is. Indeed, some consider him to be right up there amongst the elite.
Yeah, towering, and someone who always has great presence. For me, he just always seems relaxed and in tune with everything that's going on. A true great.
Rijkaard. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's a key interception. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Now, can they get him away? And this is Messi. Cross into the box. Nesta gets it away. Great ball, and he's in here. Great chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Well, that has not gone well. Van Nistelrooy. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Bale. Floated through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
It's a searching pass. Salah. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Messi. Can he finish? And he's found the net!
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Madrid have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will come.
It's Drogba! Dispatched clinically. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Drogba demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Barcelona grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, there's...
Climbs up big! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Tchouaméni, and it's Rijkaard. Looking to play him in. Maldini. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Cruyff. Kante cuts it out. Barcelona look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Van Dijk. Foot in. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And a chance! Goal! Barcelona! well and truly turned on its head. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Real chance! Oh, he's been caught on it. Oh, shooting chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Out for a throw. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Nagatomo.
This is the time you need that pace.
He's picked his way through. Stood up well to him there. Messi. Chouameni. And it's Messi. Great vision. Oh, he's found support out wide. And this is Messi.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
It's a throw-in. Messi. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Van Nistelrooy! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
They've played it short. Ball driven towards... He gets big! Oh, it's gone in! And once more we are all square. And the first half is done. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 55.
There's the whistle then to start the second half.
Reemplazado por el dorsal 13.
Probing pass. Van Dijk. Messi. And it's Azar. To Van Nistelrooy. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Messi. Salah. Aims beyond the defence. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That has been slung wide.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Rijkaard. Spread out to the left. Van Nistelrooy. Well read, and the danger is averted. And this is Hazard. Yes, ended up in no man's land.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And the pass is intercepted. Hazard. Well, that looks a decent ball. Hazard has it out wide and in space. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Nedved. And here's Messi. Oh, well played. Ronaldinho. Nedved. And here's Bale. Rijkaard. Messi. Played out to the left flank. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Ronaldinho. Beckenbauer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! Into the lead once more. He does it all with an air of efficiency, and that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running. And this is Messi. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and there are great goalkeepers, and then there's Oliver Kahn. He's in a league of his own.
Well, he is a goalkeeping icon, isn't he? The man famously known as King Khan by some. He's belligerent, he's brazen, but he's utterly brilliant.
And never in a mood to accept failure. There's that body language he's always talking about. No wonder he instills both respect and fear in opponents.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Threads one in. That's a nicely shaped ball. Bullet! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
The Rower Reds with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And it's hoisted clear. And this is Schneider. Schneider going face-to-face with his great rival. It's Pele! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
And this is Messi. He can run onto that. Now there's a... Hazard! They've scored! The vision wonderful, the technique perfect.
Well, he had time to weigh up the fact that the keeper was vulnerable, and he duly lobbed him.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Koundé. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Beckenbauer. Chouameni. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's come to nothing. Rijkaard. Spread it left. Looking to play him in. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Van Nistelrooy considers his options. Van Nistelrooy. Hazard providing a... climbs up big! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Gullit. And this is Pelé! That's a good ball out wide. Looking for the run. He's picked his way through. Ball comes... oh, what a climb! Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Played out to the left flank. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Pelé. Now it's Gullit. Rijkaard. He's found a way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Passing is crisp and sharp, engages and forces him off the ball. Schneider, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Not the most accurate pass. Makaleli, that is good alertness. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's in plenty of space here. Oh, no joy this time. Makaleli. Dixon. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. It's a pretty loose pass.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And this is Pelé! Pelé was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Messi puts his foot on the gas. Oh, that's fabulous. And a chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
And it's Hazard. He's shifting through the gears here. Neto. Now it's Gullit. Rijkaard. Spread out to the left.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Now that is a hefty challenge. Schneider. Schneider looking to penetrate opposition lines. Oh, nicely intercepted. The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Madrid go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead.
Cambio de jugadores.
And we're off again.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
EReal. Pull it.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Schneider. Time and again they are repelled. Out to the left it goes. Hazard. That is lovely. And this is Messi. Khan did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Now it's Eto'o. Chips it through. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Koundé, and it's Salah. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Rijkaard did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Primeira. Schneider, played out to the right. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Dixon. Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Pass somewhat off target. Eto'o. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Rower Reds have their third corner. And that has been cleared. Now this could be a chance. Makaleli. And now they can spring out of defence. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Beckenbauer deals with that comfortably. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El
So,
dorsal
time for
20,
changes on
Messi.
both sides, actually.
El dorsal 9, Van Nistelrooy.
Nice looking ball.
Serán sustituidos por
It's not gone well.
el dorsal 29, Kaká.
And it's Messi.
El dorsal 8,
The
Drogba.
Royal Reds
Se va a realizar
looking to
un cambio
pass
de
their way
jugadores.
through. Azar being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
And this is Luis Suarez. Messi hit into the middle.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, there's the clearance. And the pass is intercepted. And that has been slung wide. Can he get on the end of this? There's the delivery. He rises! And that could come back to haunt them.
Such a good opportunity, Peter. I hope he doesn't end up regretting that miss.
And here's Drogba. Good ball, good take. Oh, he's chance for a shot! He scores! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Kaká. Drogba, over to the left. Kaká. Can he get it through? Azar is wide and looking to get onto this. Vieira. And Dixon. Messi. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Mohamed Salah. And it's Diaz. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Sao Paulo, of course, one of the best supported sides in Brazil, in the whole of Latin America. The Morumbis, the ultimate shrine, where 66,000 or so congregate week in, week out. So off we go then. Van Nistelrooy. Sao Paulo looking to pass their way through. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Drogba! Drogba! He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Just beyond his reach. Oh, they could be caught out here. Messi. Ronaldinho. Pass somewhat off target. Now, can they get him away? Looking for a runner. And he was quick to react. Opts for safety. Messi. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Serginho. Bebeto. Lam.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Drogba. Messi. Hazard. And this is Messi. And Messi! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Sao Paulo are looking to go forward now. And no, that was never going to make it. And that has left him in a heap. That's rather hopeful. Nicely shaped ball. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Could be danger here. Oh, that's fabulous. Hazard with the delivery.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, it's Bebeto. Serginho. That's a throw. Messi. Adams makes the interception.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He's shifting through the gears here. Van Nistelrooy couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Messi cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
He rises! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
And here's Hazard. He's a sharp little ball here. Lam. Sao Paulo trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Ronaldinho, and he's worked it through. Dropper! It's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. He just absolutely speared that in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Little doubt, that is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Rijkaard. Beckenbauer. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Messi goes on a charge down the left. Can he finish? It's off target and by quite a way.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
And he's being shifted off it. Van Dijk. Madrid finding their passes. Oh, good take in a good area.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Lam. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Super ball. And it's half-time here. How was the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
And we're off again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
There's a no-nonsense tackle. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Beckenbauer, looking for the run. Great chance! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him. That's really well manoeuvred. He's picked his way through. Rijkaard gets a foot in here. Chouameni. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Now that looks a decent ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And the shot! And again! Euphoria! Utopia! And they are cavorting! And the lead is extended still further. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here. Well, here he is, Martin Caceres, an uncompromising, unrelenting defender, Jim.
Yeah, and that unbreakable spirit is what makes him so special, Peter. He just plays without fear, determined to win at all costs.
Every team needs one of him, doesn't it?
Well, if you want to be successful, it's essential.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Messi. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Musiala.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Lovely pass, but can he get there? A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Hazard. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. That's a little off target. Now it's Hazard. Can he get it through? And the through ball. He's having a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. There's the delivery, and that's been repelled. Traumeri, Rijkaard, great ball, and he's in here, and he's quick to get it clear again. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Turns back here, probably the best option. Neither side yet able to find the net. Totti. Haaland. Oh, what has happened here? Caught offside that time.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Hazard can get it clear. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? It's their second corner of the game. And that has been clubbed away. And he's forced to go back. And the pass is intercepted. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Haaland. Totti! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Totti actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Grêmio have their third corner. Oh, well played. Mohamed Salah. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Mohamed Salah. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Courtois claims it, and the danger passes. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Tchouameni. Now it's Dani Olmo. There's a searching, tries a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! Gremio! And Gremio are in front. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Looking to play him in. Corner. Corner number 2 then. Hazard! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Dani Olmo looking for a runner. That's an excellent interception. Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh, shooting chance! Decent enough try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Engages and forces him off the ball. That is ended up in no man's land. And this is Mohamed Salah. It's a pretty loose pass. Deftly away.
2 minutos de acréscimo.
Rijkaard. And it's Salah. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, it goes for a shot! That's a decent clearance. It's a promising position. That is good strength. Chance! They've scored! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. The midway point of the game.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. So, both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And this is Van Nistelrooy, Messi, and this is Hazard. And a chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 3 coming up. Messi plays it short. Some good work on the right flank here. And he shoots! It's anyone's ball now. Gremio are looking to go forward now. Oh no, this does not look good. And Stoichkov! And that has fair fizzed.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Now, can they get him away? Stoichkov. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well.
And the finish! Goal! Gremio! Into the lead once more. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Gremio go into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Scholes. That is good alertness. Not Pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Van Nistelrooy gets through on his own. Premio can't breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Van Nistelrooy looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gets into some space. Hazard. That's the keeper's ball. Hazard. Scholes. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, no joy this time. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Pass somewhat off target. Musiala powering forward here, closing in on goal. Haaland! It's a loose ball. He'll try to keep this alive.
Gremio surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Now it's Totti, and there's green grass ahead of him. Shoots! It's in! And this is getting better and better. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Gremio clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to...
Shot a goal! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that.
And the shot! Oh, brilliant save. And this is Stoichkov. Real chance! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Now it's Totti. And no, that was never going to make it. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Madrid suffer a